Hello dear students, welcome you all to the 35th lecture of Marketing Management. And today we are going to discuss what is direct marketing and personal selling. In this chapter we have seen that what do you mean by promotions, promotion mix we have seen, advertisement we have seen, sales promotions we have learned, and your personal relations we have seen. Public relations we have seen. Now direct marketing and personal selling are the two other components of your production mix which we are going to discuss today. So let's start with direct marketing first. So when we are saying direct marketing, it is a form of marketing, or we can say it is a marketing strategy where the marketers directly communicate, or the brands directly communicate to the end customers or the potential customer, instead of having an indirect medium between them. Like they don't go by retailers, they directly try to contact, or they directly try to communicate with their target customers. Okay. So it direct marketing involves a business or an organization communication directly to the customers, and direct marketing largely relies on individual distributions of a sales pitch to their customers and potential customers personally. Okay, like door to door salesmanship, promotional telecalls, SMS, emails, kiosk, handout brochures, coupons. These all are the examples of your direct sellings. Okay, like kiosk word I was using, it might be new for you. So like in malls and all, where some kind of events are organized, so a lot of people join that. So like so many people, crowd, that is always a opportunity for a business to get the attention of peoples. So what they do during those shows and all, they try to talk to the customers directly. Okay, mostly in shopping malls you can see all these type of activities. And sometimes marketers, to communicate directly with the customers, they give them handouts also. Okay, so that they can tell the information, or they can give the written information about the product to the customers. Telemarketing, you all are very well aware of this. Email marketing also. Targeted advertisement, like nowadays you might have seen that in your Facebook page you are seeing some ads. Okay, or might be when you are searching some content on website, that time also some ads appear there. So that is also a form of direct marketing. So direct marketing, direct mail is comes under this. Email marketing, web marketing, website landing pages, mobile marketing, billboards are there, television, radio. So all these things comes under your direct marketing. Next is what we are going to discuss is your personal selling. So when we start personal selling, so first of all, personal selling, like you might have seen that insurance agent. Okay, what they do, they come to you, they sit with you, they discuss about the product and try to convince you to buy the product. Okay, initially their objective was to build a good relationship, but ultimately what they want to sell the product. So personal selling is an act of convincing the prospect to buy a given product or service. And this kind of method is most effective and costly promotional methods. Okay, effectiveness means results are very good with this, but it is costly. It is effective because there is a face-to-face conversation between the buyers and seller, and seller can change its promotional techniques according to needs of situation, because your customer is in front of you. So according to the customer's mood, or according to queries, he can modify his communication or modify his message. So it is basically the science and art of understanding human desires and showing the way through which these desires could be fulfilled. Okay, so there are so many definitions of sales promotion. One of them I will give you, given it was given by American Marketing Association. So they defined personal selling is the oral presentation in a conversation with one or more prospective purchasers for the purpose of making sale. It is the ability to persuade the people to buy goods and services at a profit to the seller and benefit to the buyer. So it is the definition. So let's see what are the features of personal selling. So these are the features listed here. It is a face-to-face communication. Already we have seen two-way communication is possible through this method, and it is oral. Okay, verbally you will give your message to the customer. It is a pursuit the customer instead of pressurizing him. It provides immediate feedback because the person is sitting there, and it develops a deep personal relationship apart from the selling relationship. So it is basically to develop the relationship with your customer. Now let's see what are the personal selling process, how the process starts. So the process of personal selling includes prospects, evaluating, preparing, approaching, and presentation, overcoming objectives, closing the sales, and the follow-up. Let's see one by one what is prospecting and evaluating. First of all, we will see. So the effort to develop a list of potential customer is known as prospect customer. To find out who could be your prospect customer, who could be the buyer. So this is the first step. Okay, so how you will evaluate them, their potential interest in the sales or their purchasing power. So whether they want to buy it and whether they have the purchasing power to buy it. So based on these two things, you will identify your potential buyers. Second process is preparing. Okay, before approaching to the potential buyer, the salesperson should know as much as possible about the person or a company. Basically, this kind of promotional tools happens on B2B sales, okay, where one company's person go to another company. So it is very important to know that what is means how the company is or the person who are you are approaching. Okay, what are the information about them. Okay, so what they manufacturing, what is their requirement, all those things, it is important to know about them. Third one is approaching and presentation. So during the approach, which constitutes the actual beginning of a communication process, the salesperson explained the potential customer the reason for the sale, and he explained the possible he possibly mentioned how the potential buyer name was obtained and gives a preliminary explanation of what he or she is offering. And then he tells about this that sales presentation he gives. In that he gives the details about the product and why the customers should buy it, what need will be satisfied with the product or the service he is offering. Next is overcoming objections. So like the primary value of person selling lies on the salesperson's ability to receive and deal with the potential customers' objections to purchase the product. Might be possible he is having some queries, or in a sales presentation many objections can be arise. Okay, so it can be solved immediately. Next step is closing the sale. So many salespeople lost sales simply because they never asked the buyer to buy it. Okay. So at the several time in a presentation, the salesperson may be judged how near the buyer is to close. And lastly, follow up. Okay. To maintain customer satisfaction and good relations with the customers, the salesperson should follow up after a sale to be closed. Okay, once you are selling, it doesn't mean that the process ends there. It is a continuous process. You need to develop a good relationship also for the further sales or the further sales. Yes. Next, what are the objectives? So first objective is of personal selling is to attract the prospective customers. Okay, so like who are interested in your product, who could buy it, who is having the ability to buy it. So all those things you need to consider, and this is also one objective. Second one is to educate the prospective customers. If some doubts are there, you can solve those doubts, you can educate them how their needs could be satisfied by using your product. So all these things comes under this. Third one is creating a desire to buy. So salesmen can create a desire among the prospective customers to buy the product to satisfy the specific need. Next is concluding sales. So the ultimate objective of personal selling is to win the confidence of the customers and make them to buy the product. Okay. Creation of customer is the index of effectiveness of any salesperson. It means how nearly you are going to close the deal. Okay, how you are selling the product. So sales of the product is also one object. It is not only that you are going, educating, giving information, creating a desire, but ultimately you need to sell it. And lastly, getting repeat orders. So you need to maintain good relationship with the customers. You need to follow up with them so that you can get the repeated orders. Now let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of personal selling. So it is highly customer attention is there. Okay, because face to face you are meeting with the customers, you are communicating with, telling about your product, giving information, educating him. Okay, and you can customize your message in this. It is not like you are, once you are giving the message, it is on air, now you can't change the message. It is not possible in personal selling, and this is the biggest advantage of personal selling, that you can customize your message according to the need of the buyer. Interactivity is there. Okay, you can pursue persuasive impact is there, and there is a potential for development of relationship. Adaptability is there. Opportunity to close the sale is very high under personal selling. What are the disadvantages? High cost, because you need to hire people, you need to train them, and for their travel and other things you need to pay them. So it is a high cost associated with personal selling. Labor intensive, because people are associated with that. Expensive, already we have seen. Can only reach a limited number of customers, because at a time, like in advertisement, you have seen one time you are making your advertisement and it is on air, so it can target the mass uh, person, means mass target audience it can approach. But here in personal selling, only one company or one person at a time you can approach. So we have seen personal selling and direct marketing, both are mostly similar, but the major difference is there. In personal selling, human involvement is there, but direct marketing, there is no human interaction. Let's see what are the difference between these things. So personal selling is a method of selling products directly to the customer without intermediaries and in a non-retail setting. Okay, and direct marketing, selective promotion tools that aim to bring about purchase immediately or sometime in future. Personal selling is face-to-face interaction, whereas direct marketing is more extensive communication channel. Like we can use internet, television, radio, all those channels we can use for direct marketing. Personal selling is very old concepts from very beginning, when there was no tool, there was no media. That time also people used to sell to personal selling, whereas the direct marketing is popular after the introduction of internet. Personal selling is personal, means one to one, and direct marketing is impersonal, and single point of interaction is there under personal selling. But direct marketing, multiple points of interaction. You can go through television, the same message you can give through radio, or internet you can use. Personal selling has limited coverage, where at direct marketing has extensive coverage. So this was the last slide for today. I hope you understood the concept. If you have some queries, you can catch me on your WhatsApp group. I will solve your doubts there. Thank you so much for watching the video.